What's up today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, got another army on no tricks, just trips, and we're using this Super Dragon Rider Hydra again, but this time we're using 2 clone spells instead of 3, and we're using an extra rage spell and an extra free spell for the main army. Just started using this attack yesterday, so I got 4 replays for you in Legends League, showing you guys 4 triples on some of these Legends League bases that we are seeing very often. So if you guys like today's video, smash that like button for me. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bells so you know when these videos are coming. We'll get right into the action. Alright guys, in this first attack we got this box style base with the town hall on the outside, you can see, with a couple heroes, you know, the CC and all kinds of stuff going on over there. So when I'm using clones on this, I like to attack from the sides, especially if the sweepers are pointed where they can sweep the middle of the base, which they are not pointed directly out, so they definitely can sweep the middle of the base. So I'm willing to use some free spells just to keep that sweeper, you know, frozen down and not hitting my blimp at all. We're going to use the clones and the rage spell, obviously, to take out the middle of the base. The 2 clone on this one is actually allowing us to use an extra rage and an extra free spell for the main army, which helps us for the initial push into the base. And you can see how much of the troops we have left when we're pushing, you know, close to 70%. We got the RC coming in through the middle just to clean up some of that, you know, the Eagle and the multi-target Inferno that was still in there. And we haven't even lost a Super Dragon yet. As I say that, we lose one. But, you know, we had 4 Super Dragons alive, the Queen and the RC, with both their abilities towards the end of the attack. So that's just like huge value going into the late parts of these attacks. Even if there's X-bows and scatter shots, it doesn't really matter. We're going to be able to pick up that triple either way. So I definitely am liking this army composition, just trying to figure out which amount of clone spells I like the most. Alright, on this second attack we have this diamond style base that we are looking at with the town hall down at the southern part of the base. And the first thing I noticed when I was looking at this base was where the Queen was, where both scatter shots are, and the Eagle artillery. So I knew we were going to pick up some good value pushing in from this side of the base opposed to the other side, where we may, you know, we're going to pick up 2 multi-target Infernos, but this way we're going to get down the enemy Queen and both scatter shots and one of the multis and the Eagle pretty early in the attack, and that's going to help us out tremendously. So you see I placed a clone spell behind the town hall. That's also going to allow us to pick up one of those air defenses. And then we're going to use our RC to help clean up some of this stuff up near the Queen, because we found the entire Tesla farm up there, so don't want the Queen taking all kinds of damage from the Tesla farm, and this way we can get down that multi-target Inferno as well. Gonna have to fight off that Lava Hound. I used the poison just a little too early. I thought we were gonna get that Lava Hound popped, and we didn't. So that was a little unfortunate, but we cleaned up the pups pretty quick, and RC is going to be able to push down, get taken out by the enemy RC. But at this point, we still got the Queen with her ability, still got a couple Super Dragons and the normal dragon we were using for funneling, and we're going to be able to finish off this base. Just going to take a little extra time on this one. Super Dragons will help get down this ground bow before our Queen takes too much damage from it. You can see a couple Super Dragons on, you know, an X-bow even with a lot of HP. It's going to take that down pretty quickly. And they're going to take down this Royal Champion as well pretty quickly. And both those Super Dragons are pretty healthy going into the later part of the attack. So once there's not a lot of defenses left, we're, you know, even with the HP nerf, we're not really worried about a lot of these defenses, especially multi-targets. You can see that multi is not doing nothing to that Super Dragon. Super Dragon is just going to fly up and take that thing out. Alright, on this third base, we have another one of these diamond style bases. First thing I notice is where some of the heroes are. We got 3 of them down on this part of the base, but the eagle and a scatter shot, and then multiple infernal towers as well. So that is where we're going to initially push into the base, just because that's when our army is the strongest. So we're going to be able to take down a couple of these heroes and the scatter shot, the eagle, and a bunch of stuff. Then we're also going to use the warden ability to protect the blimp and protect our army. That's going to allow us to get this blimp to the town hall, and then the rage with the clones is going to allow us to pick up the town hall and a couple of the surrounding defenses. End up finding a tornado trap, so we don't get as many defenses as I would like. I was really wanting that single target inferno, but it didn't happen. End up using the freeze to protect my queen from the scatter shot, and I dropped down that royal champion just so I could save the queen ability, because I didn't know if I was going to need it later on in the attack. So I didn't want to waste it on virtually no buildings out there, because that's just a complete waste. And Super Dragon helps my RC take out that queen, but the RC goes down. But you can see we still got 3 Super Dragons left, and there's not a lot of defenses left on this base. And at this point, it's really just a couple, a cannon, a couple mortars, and an archer tower that my queen has to get through, and this air defense that Super Dragons can get through, and then they'll help finish off the rest of the base as well. Yeah, I still haven't figured out if I like this 2 clone more than the 3 clone. I definitely like having the rage for the main army on that initial push through before we use the warden ability. It gives us just a lot extra kick with these Dragon Riders and Super Dragons, and the 2 clone is definitely enough to take out the town hall. With so many tornado traps and everything, I don't know if 3 clone is necessarily the best. Alright guys, on this last base, we have this diamond style base. As you can see, we got this hole in the base right here. We're going to exploit that just because, it's just free. But we would have gotten triple either way on this base, just because the tornado trap was not over there. So it wouldn't have mattered, because our blip would have made it. But since we're not going to worry about sending the blimp all the way across the base, we're going to go ahead and use our warden ability a little early just to protect all of our troops. As many as we could, obviously. Then we're going to use the blimp and just send it in for the town hall and pick up these surrounding buildings, the multi, the expos, the scatter, and the town hall. Obviously, we don't get both scatters, but we got one of the 2 and some of the other important buildings. End up losing my king to the single there. Not that big of a deal. King did what he was supposed to do for me. And single's actually going to target onto the yak, which is perfect because it's going to save the health of my royal champion. And I still have her ability, so we definitely wanted to save that. And at this point, we just got, basically just the queen and the king, and then the scatter shot on the back half. But I still got the RC ability, so we're going to be able to take that scatter shot out pretty easily. Once her ability goes through, it only takes, I think, about 4 hits to take down the scatter shot. Yeah. And then we still got the 2 Super Dragons, so this one's going to end up being easy. We just have to deal with the CC. We find a bunch of traps, so it just ends up wasting our time. But this ends up being an easy triple. Obviously, we've talked about this in the past. Check your bases if you copy people's bases. Make sure there's no holes in them, because it's just going to allow people to get free attacks on you basically in Legends League like I just did. And the blimp had an easy trip, and then we end up getting the triple. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. As always, appreciate you guys stopping in on an everyday basis and supporting the channel. Had another sweet video for you guys today in the series No Tricks, Just Trips, showing you guys this Super Dragon, Dragon Rider, Hydra with 2 clones, 2 rage spells, and 3 free spells. Very fun army. Excited to push with this form of Hydra this month and see what kind of damage we could do in Legends League and see how high we could push and possibly get that perfect day in Legends League that's been avoiding me. If you guys missed our last video, we were showing this exact same army but with 3 clones. Let me know what you guys like more, the 2 clone or the 3 clone. I kind of am leaning towards the 2 clone, but I really can't decide. But I think I might just use both for now on both my accounts and see which one I like more. If you guys like today's video, smash that like button for me. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notification bells so you know when these videos are coming. We'll catch you next time.